Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Great British Mickey Waffle. Tonight we are live here on YouTube talking about Epcot's Flower and Garden Festival. So grab a drink, put your feet up and get comfy while we begin. Can you believe we're at the last show of February already? It will be March by Friday.
Unlike January, this month has gone really quickly.
January, longest month. February, shortest. Actually, partly correct.
But 1 year, but this year, 1 day longer.
Yeah,
1 day longer. That's okay.
Well, I feel like
I'll forgive
it's like
February.
a chorus of Les Mis coming on.
1 day
I was thinking
more.
the same thing.
let's not get a copyright strike, shall we?
Yeah,
I don't think that singing will get us copyright strike.
Thank you.
If you didn't know, I'm Robin. And this is my first go at hosting a live show, so please be gentle with me. Joining me tonight are Claire.
Hey, Robin.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought you did a brilliant job on the intro. You can do every week from now on. Thank you very much.
I'm suddenly busy for every Wednesday going forward. We've also got Becca.
Hello. It's the most terrifying 1 minute of your life, isn't it?
It really is. It
Waiting
really is.
for those.
We've
That's
also
okay,
got
just stop.
John.
Hi, Robin. You've done a great job so far. I must admit, that has got to be the most.
Like
it is the most petrifying thing when you're actually doing that, and actually, it doesn't get any better. I hasten to
That's
add.
I'm never going to get
That's
used
helpful.
to it.
It still feels the same every time you're the only person on screen, and you're looking around and you're wondering, "Oh my word, I'm on my own again." So.
Yeah.
Keep us on the right track tonight. That's all I can say.
I would say it's much better with friends, but I don't know how that will come out. We also have the lovely Jill and Peter. Hi, guys.
Hi. Hi.
Your smile is so sparkling that nobody would even notice if you ever made a mistake.
Oh, Peter, where do I send that tenner? Let me know. How we all doing tonight? Ready for March to arrive? And
Spring is on the way.
Yeah.
It was sunny today. It wasn't particularly cold. In fact, at one point, it was like 16 degrees here. I was like, this feels a bit strange.
that's how
I
it
live
was
up the
in
road from
Florida
you,
last week.
and I had fog and rain all day. Drizzly rain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sun shines on the righteous, Becca. That's all I'm
It was nice
Wow.
yesterday.
it was great. And I can smell the blossom. They're on the way, definitely.
Well, March is always a great time of year. It's my birthday, so
Yeah.
you know.
It's always a busy time of year in our house.
Is there lots of birthdays in your house?
3 birthdays in the family, plus Mother's Day, plus sometimes Easter,
Yeah.
plus another birthday right at the beginning of April as well. So
Oh, goodness.
it's a busy month.
Gosh, yes.
An expensive month.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. An expensive month for you.
Yes.
Well,
That used to be December for us, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling.
yeah, I think my mum, going off on a tangent, my mum's birthday is always a few days apart from Mother's Day, and it's always an expensive week that week. And this year it's a big birthday, so it's going to be even more so.
Yay!
But yes, anyway, back on track. Can you believe that we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Flower and Garden
Wow.
Festival?
Wow.
Yep.
I
That's
only
crazy.
realised earlier that it was 30 years. I didn't actually think it had been running that long.
I
Yeah.
didn't either. And of course, we can't say we've had 30 years of it because, of course, in 2020, there was no festival. So technically, we've had 29 years, but it's the 30th anniversary. If anyone wants to get pedantic, and at me.
Cool. I wouldn't want to play Trivial Pursuit with you.
I know.
Is that actual phrasing on the card? Where's the full stop? You know.
But where did it all begin, and how did it start and grow? And I've got a few facts about the festival for you, facts that I didn't know before tonight.
Festival
So,
facts.
are you ready?
Festival facts.
So
I feel like we need a jingle.
speaking of playing
Yes, we do, we
playing
need it.
some trivia with me,
Fun festival facts. Here you go.
did you know that the first festival ran for only 38 days? How long is this one running? Is it 38 months?
Yeah.
About the same sort of length the Festival of the Arts runs for these days. so-
Well, you know what? I feel like Festival of the Arts needs to get a bit longer. So maybe
It does.
when Festival of the Arts is a bit older,
Older.
it'll be a bit longer.
Can stay up.
Um,
It can stay out a bit longer because it's older, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. So one of the main reason it started all those years ago was to see the topiaries, and it was just a collection of them brought together. And I think it's something we still recognise now, 30 years later, as what we think of when we think of the Flower and Garden Festival. So yeah. So what's something else? I'm reading my notes. What else did I write down? We were talking about this just before we went live. One thing the festival gave us, which I didn't know, was train in Germany. You know that little miniature railways, like
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
It
Okay.
came in 1995 and it debuted at the Flower and Garden Festival. But it was so popular, it became a permanent feature. Did anyone else
I love
know
it.
I didn't know, but is that why it's called the Train Garden? Maybe because I always find that a bit weird.
Really?
It's called the
Yeah.
Train Garden.
Maybe it is.
No,
Yeah, I
could
didn't.
be
I,
the
I
reason.
hadn't thought of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
it was something that I didn't know though.
No,
Do
I didn't.
you play the official game when you go and visit the trains in Germany?
There's an official game.
Well, it's unofficial, but
I very rarely go and visit the trains in Germany.
right. So next time you go, the rule is you have to go and you have to stand on the pathway that runs down the middle, and you have to pick your house. Which house in the train garden is yours?
Okay.
And there are many
Which one's
choices.
yours?
So Millie, I can tell you which one Millie. I can't ever remember which mine is. It changes each time. The big one at the back has disappeared, which is strange. Because there was like a big mansion at the back, and they renovated it last year, I think. And there's a few that have disappeared, but Millie's is the one far right at the back, away from people, and it's got a nice balcony.
It's the big mansion. I mean, the girl
It's-
has got taste.
Away from people with balcony.
Yeah.
It's definitely your daughter.
But it's really cool because they're all different, and you can pick
Yeah.
whether you want to be in the town, whether you want to be by the station. Anna liked the one with no neighbours. She's just said in the chat. That's
Oh.
that's,
Yeah, I think I'll go with that, Anna.
I'll have to have a proper look next time we go.
yeah. Take your time and pick your house.
Yeah.
I'll pick my house next time. I'm sure it won't be too long till I'm back.
It might be a while time back in Epcot.
So one thing that's disappeared, sadly, from the Flower and Garden Festival, but was around from very, very early on. There were seminars. You could sign up to join a seminar in the festival centre. They had guest speakers that would help you grow your own gardens or bring your garden indoors. As anyone else, does anyone remember this? Is it
No.
just me? Did anyone ever do them?
I don't remember the flower and garden ones, but I do remember the food and wine ones.
Yeah, I've definitely heard the food and wine ones where they have.
They had seminars as well for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Wow.
I wonder
I
if
didn't know that.
I wonder with this new building whether it will come back.
I was just wondering the same thing. I hope so.
Yeah.
'Cause that sounds
I
quite
would
interesting.
love to see it come back. It was something that I always used to enjoy doing. So, although now when you go around World Showcase, there's lots of different booths with the merchandise in the festival centre, they had everything. They had all the
did,
booths.
yeah.
They had booths around the showcase as well, but they had all the merchandise in there. And then they had like
Right.
little one-off stalls that they weren't Disney run. They were run by like a local bee company, would sell honey and things made from beeswax.
Oh,
And it was really
nice.
cool. I think we did one seminar a long time ago, and it wasn't something I was particularly interested in, so I don't think it stuck much in my memory. But they were free. You could just walk in. I think it was the day that we walked in, we put our name down, and we stayed. And it it was. I'm not really a gardener, but I wanted to do it. So I thought, we're here. Why not?
It's free.
It's free. Don't often hear that in Disney.
Air conditioning.
Air conditioning. It's free. It
Sit
was
down.
Sit down, a seat. All these amazing
It's all
things.
an adventure.
Yeah.
Or impressions to France.
I couldn't lay down and have a nap in there. That would have been rude.
Oh,
Different to Ellen's. Yeah, it's something.
I love the sound of that though, Robin, because actually, when you think back to that whole educational part of Epcot, which has been eroded massively over the years.
Yeah.
And actually, when you look back to it and you're thinking that was such a brilliant way of actually either introducing people to different forms of gardening, but also just that whole bit about trying to get people to have an interest in what is actually there rather than it just being about the food and about the different drinks that are available, and trying to get people to garden and have a joy of gardening. And I think that's a shame, because I think that's been lost a little bit along the way. And that's my favorite bit about it, because I think in some ways you get some of the photos of Epcot at this particular time of year, certainly because it's not as hot as it is in the middle of summer. Some of the planting that actually able to put in becomes absolutely superb to see, and just how it changes places. If you generally only go in the summer, you're used to it looking in a certain way, and it changes at this particular time. The actual colour that you begin to see within the park is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I have to say I read another fun fact, but I couldn't qualify it, so I didn't include it. I'd read on a few different blogs that they have like 3 million plants that they plant out each year.
Wow.
It'll be a lot.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. But I didn't include it because I don't know how true that is. It was just something I read. But I did read it on a few different sources, but it all might have come from one. There may or may not be 3 million plants.
I'm going to go and count them, Robin.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, count them all.
John, I think it's really interesting, isn't it? Because I am absolutely not a gardener. I'm very happy to enjoy gardens that other people have tended to, though.
Oh,
and
the same.
I am happy. It's not my thing. And I'm trying to move on before I say something that gets me in trouble. So
again.
Shall I put you on the naughty step?
No, I'm okay here tonight. I said that I absolutely wouldn't behave.
There's still time.
Yeah, I agree with you, John. Go back to what you said. I miss the sort of the educational side of it, and miss a bit more of the learning. The seminars were on different things and on different planting different things. And although Claire, I think they're wasted. A bit like you, they're a bit wasted on me because I'm not much of a gardener. But I used to enjoy it. I used to enjoy and meeting people and having guest speakers come in that weren't Disney people most of the time, just talking about how to grow things, and it was interesting and educational.
Yeah.
So
See, I always think I'd enjoy gardening if it wasn't for the bugs.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for the bugs and getting dirty and being outside, getting too hot, too cold, or too rainy, I'd be here for it.
And it takes forever.
And it's a lot of work as well.
It's a lot of work. Yeah. I'm quite happy
barely
to
to keep the one plant we've got alive. So
and gardeners don't cost that much.
I'm happy to sit in a garden.
Yeah.
Very happy to do that.
Luckily, I have a husband that's quite happy in the garden, so it's
sharing round.
Yep.
Okay, I'll send him with his tools, and he'll come and tend to your garden. Maybe not your bush.
Lovely. Shall we move on?
I was so good and didn't say it, and then
Party of 5 Adventures says, good point, John. I missed the robot lawnmowers too. I think that sounds like something from the end of what's it called?
What?
The ball, Epcot.
Spaceship Earth.
Robot
lawnmowers.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
they actually exist.
Your future. Yeah.
I reckon Lloyd probably has one of those robot lawnmowers.
Probably, yeah.
Nice to see you, Lloyd. Good to have you in the chat.
Yeah.
Incognito.
I've got a mental picture though. I assume there's something like a Roomba. But
Yeah, I think they look
What is
like
that?
outdoors.
Yeah.
But I've
They're
got
a bit
I've
bigger
got
though. Boxes.
That's,
Okay,
it's
I'm-
not something strictly a Roomba.
It is.
I can show you one if you want.
yes.
Oh,
but,
Peter, yes, let's do it.
I actually, I would
Show
love
us.
that.
but no, I've got a mental picture of like Robbie the robot mowing the lawn.
Oh yeah, it's not quite as,
It's
exciting.
Larry,
yeah.
surely. Larry the lawnmower.
Of course.
Yeah, Larry the
Wow.
Or the
Lawnmower.
housemaid from the Jetsons.
Yes.
Yes.
As long as
There
I
you
don't
go.
have to mow it, I'm happy with any.
Yeah.
Although sitting on one of these big sit-down lawnmowers, that can be quite fun.
Yeah.
Zooming
I'm gonna take your
around.
word for that.
I feel like I could get on board with one of them. I keep trying to convince my father-in-law to get one because he's got a huge garden, but he's not having it. But keeping with the green theme, we look at some of the topiaries from years gone by.
Yay.
And from this year, because of course I've already seen the ones from this year. Oh, did I mention?
How come you've seen the ones from this year, Robin?
Oh, because I've just got back on Sunday from Florida. Can't you tell from this glow that I got in February?
Jet lag.
Jet lag, yeah. I slept for 12 hours the first night. It's not getting a lot better.
And how many days till you go back?
Well,
2.
I booked dining while I was there for the next.
Yeah. So I booked my dining last week, and you go before me, so I know it's not that long.
It's not that long though.
Oh.
So, should we go with the earliest photos that I have of the Flower and Garden Festival are from 2008? So we look at these ones. Oh, there we go. Now, does anyone else remember when all the characters didn't have faces?
It was
I've seen
weird.
photos.
Seen
yeah.
photos.
No,
yes.
Snow White looks very creepy in that image.
They were
It
so
does look creepy. Yeah.
creepy. I'm so pleased that they put faces on them now because I think they're so creepy.
Yeah.
What's that horror movie? Is it like where the things don't
The
have
dolls
faces?
with the really blank faces.
I can't remember what it's called, but it's a bit or an episode of Doctor Who or something. That's
Yeah, there was an
And
episode.
Idiot's
of Doctor Who.
Lantern. Yeah.
Idiot's Lantern, yes.
Yeah.
I think this one also that they don't have faces on. So this was obviously quite a while ago. I forget which year,
Yes.
but I think it might have been 2011. This one.
Toy Story 3.
Well,
so-
no.
maybe-
When did Toy Story 3 come out? Yeah, 2010?
2014.
Was it
Oh, so
2014?
maybe 2014 then. But yeah, there's still.
I know this because we watched it on the plane.
We did, yes.
Oh.
I'm just thinking. I don't know if I've uploaded any photos with their actual faces on now.
Does he smell of strawberries? That's what I want to know.
I can't remember. I don't think he did smell of strawberries.
No.
I don't think so.
Shame.
And going a bit more update. This was taken on Friday. These
I love
ones.
that one of
Right,
Goofy
okay.
So,
Yeah.
blowing the dandelion clock. I think
What
that's,
do you think?
I would be careful how I said that. Just saying, it's
Blowing the dandelion.
clock.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know if it's just the angle, but it looks like he's tripping over, which is very goofy.
The wind is blowing him, isn't he?
Ah.
I think that's what he's meant to be. And obviously, Figment looks beautiful in the flower bed in front of her.
What do we think of the giant poppies?
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think that's the nicest description anyone I've heard yet, Jill. They're a bit Wizard of Oz.
They do look like munchkins should jump out from behind them.
They do.
I would agree. I think.
I
Yeah.
think you should be able to climb up into them and have photos done like Munchkin Land. That would be great. I'm not a fan. They're
I'm
mid.
not.
No, Figment's always cute, but I don't really. They usually have those flowers, don't they? Most years somewhere.
Yeah,
I feel like they're not new.
Mm-hmm.
they tend to be at the front. I think at the front end of the park, in front of Spatial Earth area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Mm.
I just noticed Carrie said in the comments she thought Figment was too dark. I think you can tell from that photo he is
You
pretty
can,
dark.
yeah.
He is pretty dark there.
It's sunny and warm. He's got a tan.
And also remember, I was really early. It might be that he will bloom more as the festival goes on.
Yeah.
It lasts for 38 months.
Mhm.
So he'll probably change colour as there are more sunny days. It was also a bit overcast that day as well, so he wasn't the sun wasn't bouncing off his balloons, shall we say?
Yeah.
Also, I think I've got one more from this year of the topiaries.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
That's
garden
really
behind Figment.
Mhm.
Kind of as you're standing at World Showcase, facing towards Spaceship Earth. I thought it was really cute.
That's nice. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
And I like the dragon as well. That's cool.
I think he's so cool. I think he's been there a couple of years now, but not that long, as far as my memory serves.
Right. Okay.
I think it's been as long as I think it is.
Mm.
Oh, do you know what? I had a photo of the festival centre. Hang on, let me show you. I know, going backwards now. That's what it
there
looked
you
like
go.
inside.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see all the merchandise, and then it was lovely in there.
That's the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they then changed the name to Festival Centre.
Yeah.
But yes.
I was interested. I saw something on somebody's Twitter feed earlier on, and the merchandise seemed to be getting quite a hit today for since it's the first day. I think a lot of people have just gone in for this year's merchandise straight away, and it was like the shelves were being emptied, and it was just like, goodness. You know, it becomes part and parcel of a lot of these festivals as well now, doesn't it?
It does,
Is actually getting all of the up-to-date merchandise and actually probably going to sell it on eBay already, maybe. But you know, it's that's
So
I'm sure
if you look on eBay, there's a lot.
Yeah, that's it. The pass holder merch looks good. There's an orange bird loungefly, which is very cool.
Yeah.
There won't be any left by the time I get there, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I think it's not a low priced item. I think there might still be some left. I think
I was slightly worried about I saw a photo of the pass holder sweatshirts.
Oh, I saw that as well.
Yes.
I offered to
Slightly
reserve
worrying.
one for Jason. Just saying.
Slightly worrying, yes. Let's just say that not all the letters were visible.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I saw that.
Someone working in merchandise has had a stern word, I would have thought. It's brilliant.
You know what? I'm sure it's just the angle it was taken.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Put it this way: if you omit a few letters from pass holder, you can get a whole different word.
Yeah.
Yes,
You absolutely can.
Do you reckon that'll be one of the things that'll appear in the outlets store you know, very quickly? Is the fact, quick, let's just get rid of this. While the going's good, nobody will notice.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm a bit that way, John. I'm frugal. I'm tight,
Yeah.
so I often wait and see what's in the outlet after the festival.
Yeah.
And if I liked something but I thought it was too expensive and I didn't want to spend the money on it, I'll get it in the outlet later on.
Yeah,
because there's usually some of it there. Not everything. There's always the key items that sell out right at the beginning, and it's for me. It's like the Flower and Garden Festival merchandise is a bit of me because it's Orange Bird that he's the host of the Flower and Garden Festival.
Yeah.
Him and Spike. So it's
Orange Bird, not Figment.
I think it's Orange Bird, isn't it?
It is Figment's Festival of the Arts.
Of the Arts,
is Food and Wine.
What happened to Spike?
He's still around, I think. Yeah.
Who was Spike?
I thought I saw him on some merchandise. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used to be the festival.
Yeah, he's still around, I think.
Yeah, but Orange Bird is cuter than a bumblebee. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not than Spike.
Won't hurt you as much. Certainly.
No.
I've just seen that Colton's joined us. We missed you last week.
Hi, Colton.
Hi.
And everybody else, obviously, not just Colton.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Hello.
Obviously, everybody in the
Yeah.
chat. And yeah, I'm just looking at that. Heather also loved the goofy topiary. I think that's my favourite one that I've seen so far.
Do you know, I've seen that the new one for this year is Groot. So it wasn't up when I was there, but I'm excited.
I've seen a
to see it.
picture
I'm
of
sure
that.
it's new. I'm sure it's new. And
I think it is.
Coco as well. Coco and Dante. There's a new one.
Okay.
Cool.
Dante as the dog or Dante as the spirit guide?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I think he's a spirit guide because he's like
Okay.
up in the air.
All multicolours.
Yeah.
Does he have
Okay.
wings?
Yes, yeah. I think
That
he
is
has
a spirit,
wings.
yeah.
Definitely the spirit
Yeah.
guide then.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
Cool.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. So, am I right in thinking we haven't all been to the Flower and Garden Festival?
No, we haven't.
No.
I've done it a couple of times.
John, have you been before?
No, never. Just doesn't.
So-
It just doesn't fall at the right time of year for us. It's
No.
just
You need to go in
School-
Easter. I mean,
school
you haven't got
holidays
kids
and
in
stuff.
school anymore. Come on.
Oh, that's cool.
One in sixth form. I've got a wife that's at school. It's a little
Oh.
bit, that's a little bit of a killer, really. You know, where's the teacher? Oh, but she's got to Epcot.
It's educational. It's fine. It's
Exactly. School trip. That'd be a good one.
Yeah, Peter.
Yeah.
Spike's
Yeah,
part
Spike
of
is part of the scavenger hunt. Yeah,
Okay,
there you go.
Ah, I didn't know that his name was Spike.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you know?
Okay.
I don't think so. I've been once. I went 2 years ago when I did my first solo trip. Oh no, I've been twice because then I did it again last year. We went to Epcot for a day before we went on a cruise. So I've done it twice, but only briefly. Although I think both times I probably spent about an hour to an hour and a half in the butterfly garden.
It's so cute. It's so cute. It's that's a highlight for me, the butterfly garden, going in and just looking at all the different pretty butterflies, waiting, hoping that one might choose you to land on. And then you can say,
And then
I've got a butterfly on my arm.
and then there's some other child going,
I'm that child.
Yeah, that'd be
Just
me.
go in there. It's bugs.
and then there's someone else trying to pick them up by the wings and tear the legs off them. And, yeah.
Robin, you went very Lilo and Stitch then.
Yes. Yes, I'm reminded of Pleakley with the
Blinking
mosquitoes.
with the
Yes.
mosquitoes, yes. One of them has chosen to land on me.
Yes.
I think that particular exhibit, I don't know if you can call it an exhibit, that particular area, I really like because you've got the irony isn't lost on me, the fact that you have the butterfly garden and then next to it you have Pooh Bear catching butterflies.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's funny.
He doesn't seem to be very good at it, thank goodness.
Unethical.
Do you know, I did actually see him catch one by mistake once when I was
Really?
and he was. I don't think it was when the Flower and Garden Festival was on, so I don't think there was a butterfly garden, but there was a butterfly, and he was pretending, and then caught one, and then he was very, oh no, and he took it out again, and he was like, fly away,
Oh, throwing it.
Oh.
fly away, butterfly. It was very cute.
Oh.
So we did touch on it, I think, before, but it wouldn't be an Epcot festival if there was not food.
No.
Indeed.
It used to be the Food and Wine Festival, then there were all these other festivals, and now it's the Food and Wine Festival does Festival of the Arts. The Food and Wine Festival does Flower
Dallas.
Garden.
No.
Indeed. It's got to
Hey.
happen.
I am not complaining. As someone who likes their food, I'm not complaining. Believe me.
It is the best part of the festival.
I do tend to agree. I do like the food, and I like that some of the food changes during the festival depending on what's in season, which I think is really cool. Because as we know, the season lasts quite a while with this festival. So it is nice to see that they change. Though obviously for me, I get a bit sad that I don't get to try all of them because I don't live there and I don't get to try them all.
You could just have to go back, Robin.
Maybe.
You go twice in the festival. You go once at the beginning and once at the end, so you get all
You'll
of it.
miss them. Some of them change 3 times.
Right.
I'm sure there's one that changes
3 times then, yeah.
Hope Simon's listening. And
It's your duty. Yes.
Maybe I just need to time it well.
it's a research trip.
It is a bit shorter than it was last year.
It
It's
is, yeah.
at the end of May this year, and last year it went
Right.
into June.
Okay.
I
Because
think,
we went in
yeah.
June last year and it was still on.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it finishes in May this time
Oh,
because it's finished by the time Morgan moves out.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's,
Okay.
I mean, that harks back to pre-pandemic sort of times. It
Yeah.
used to
Mhm.
Yeah.
start in March and end in May. It was a shorter festival. So it makes me wonder if there will be a festival for the summer, maybe. Could there be
I
another?
think Food and Wine starts at the beginning of July.
Oh,
Only having a month off
Just
festival.
moving that back a bit,
Epcot.
and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
6
I
months of the
remember-
year is Food and Wine.
I do wonder whether the topiaries have a finite life without a lot of additional work.
probably. That's
I'm
Yeah.
sure they need
true.
trimming at some point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be someone there each day looking after it. Looking
Aw.
after
I feel
it.
sorry for them.
Yeah.
I was in my research, I was reading that the festival takes a full year of planning. So they will
Mhm.
already be now planning next year's.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people and a lot of planning, which I think I can understand. And
Mm.
if you start think of concept art for new
Yeah.
topiaries and designs of how they're going to be and where they're going to be, I
And
can
growing them.
growing them, of course, yeah, that takes a long time too, and during conditions that can get quite warm over the summer and the seasons change still.
And getting
So yeah, I'm
temperature
sure.
controlled environment.
Yes, yeah, I think I could.
They must have some garden and suppliers shops on call, surely. You know.
Do you think they've got their own by this point?
Oh, probably.
But still, you might want some backup, you know.
Yeah.
Ring B&Q. Can you pop
Yeah,
round
that's
with a couple
right,
of
yeah.
pansies for us? There's a
Yeah.
gap in the
The trellis is
Yeah.
breaking. Help.
Now, need some more compost? Just hop down to home base and grab a couple of
Yeah,
bags.
grab a grow bag. We'll be all right.
One
God,
thing that I
let's get-
find interesting about the topiaries is it's an interesting way to get the more recent characters in the parks. You know, you obviously haven't got time to build a ride or whatever, but you can have a topiary of somebody like Mirabelle,
Yeah,
who's relatively recent.
yeah.
I think there is a Mirabelle one there this year,
There is.
isn't there?
There is Mirabelle and the whole family, I think. Certainly
Yeah.
There's also
and
the
They
big
were there
one
last
that-
year, I think. So the
Well,
big one.
Okay.
I
yeah,
think at the
Mhm.
front they've got I can't even I know the star's called Star, but
Yeah, I can't remember her name
Yeah.
either.
or the
A
goat.
wish
I
one.
Yeah.
can't remember
Yeah,
what
A
goat's
wish
name
one.
was.
from Wish.
yeah.
Help
Mhm.
me in the chat, people. that I've seen Wish.
Tell us her name.
That new film. There's some stuff.
Yep.
New film. Yeah,
Cool.
didn't see that one sadly.
It was quite
Another one
good,
that-
actually. I quite enjoyed it. I really like the music.
Not seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
It's very difficult for us to get to cinemas these days. Have to wait for it to come on Disney Plus. So.
Hopefully
Out
we
there
won't be
before you
waiting.
know it.
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't be waiting long. But yeah, going back to some food, I've got some photos.
Thank
Asher.
you. Anna.
You know, I
Asher.
look. Oh, Asher, there we go.
There we go.
And then
That's
you.
it. There we go.
I
Wendy is asking Wish. Wish is the new Disney animation.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think
When
It's
Wendy?
quite good, Wendy. I think
Yeah.
if you're a Disney fan, it's hard not to like.
and that's
I know
that's
it's-
what I've heard.
And
I know
Chris
it's
Pine
voiced-
is awesome.
I know it's she's voiced by Ariana DeBose, who is amazing.
Oh, how amazing.
So yeah. Utterly
Yeah.
wonderful
The
performance.
music's
so,
great.
Yeah.
Music's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I need to give it a watch. And to be honest, I didn't intend to go to the cinema to watch it, but it finished before I had time.
She'll
Yeah.
be on an airplane coming to you soon.
Yeah.
So I would love. That's how I seem to watch all of the new films.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a hard life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a very hard life. I do agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, going back to food, I searched everywhere. I put in my notes, we won't talk about the candied strawberries, and I searched everywhere for a photo of them, and I don't have one. Does anyone else remember the candied strawberries from China?
No.
They were pre-pandemic. I think the last year might have been 2018 of them. No.
No.
So
Sounds
imagine that they were so good. They were on a stick, loads of strawberries, and then they were in a sugar, a bit like you would do a candy apple, but with just
Okay.
clear sugar, so it wasn't caramelized.
Oh, wow.
Those are the best things in the world. And to be honest, I've even found a TikTok video of how to make them myself, but I haven't yet done it. I
Do you
sent
have the
them to
chocolate covered strawberry?
I feel like, I don't know, I just don't like chocolate and strawberry together.
Ooh.
If you put
Controversial.
dark chocolate on and then squiggle some white chocolate on, you have a nice contrasting taste and colour and texture.
Do you think
Or
if I
strawberry.
hate dark chocolate, I'll still hate that?
Well, then use milk chocolate instead.
I'd rather just have a piece of chocolate and have a strawberry. I don't feel like they need to be together. And that, do you know, for years I used to look at those candied strawberries going, why? And then the year before it ended, I had one and I was like, this is life changing. Why did I never do this?
So I haven't tried the frushi, and I'd quite like to try the frushi. I think.
I've got a photo of the frushi actually. So
I'm assuming it's the one on the left.
It is the one on the left. The one on the right is the Gruyere and ham pretzel bread from Bavaria, Germany area. I forget what they changed their names to, the booths. But the one that's in that area. And actually it was very, very nice. It tasted a little bit like a croque monsieur. So if you like a croque monsieur, that's for you.
Okay.
The frushi, Simon will not go without. One thing he will get year in, year out. He always wants a frushi. He really likes it. For me, who doesn't like melon, it's not for me.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's one thing he never goes without. Some from last year, actually. One here for you, Claire. The one on the right is the Impossible pork rib, I think it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Impossible rib of some description. And that was incredible. And a huge portion. And then on the left.
A big portion is always a win.
Right?
Yeah.
I love it when Disney actually give you something more than just a bite. I really don't like it when I've paid $9 and I get 2 mouthfuls. The thing on the left is the caramelized beignet from France. Let me tell you, that thing's
Sticky.
It's so good. It's like caramelized on the top and crunch. Oh, so good.
Yeah.
So I was very pleased to see that's back this year. They've actually got one more. So this on the left is the peanut chicken from China. And on the right, I haven't looked to see if this is back this year, but this was last year and it was Impossible Lumpia. And again, that was really good. Really, really good.
So savoury.
Savoury, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely savoury. Imagine, actually, I can't even say imagine a spring roll because it's not like a spring roll. I don't know how to explain what it's like, but it was very good. And my friend who was is very much a meat eater but loves lumpia. She was like, I really don't want one of these, And then we convinced her and she was like, that's amazing. I really like it.
I have to say, this year's menus, I've been quite surprised. There is a significant amount of vegetarian and plant-based options, which I suppose if any festival is going to do it,
It's
Flower and Garden would be the one to do it.
Yeah.
But it's a real step up, actually, in terms of, I think it's probably 50-50 because certainly like Festival of Holidays and Food and Wine, it sometimes is a bit lacking for people who don't eat meat. But this time I was like, oh, there's so much choice. I might have to squeeze in. I'm only there, 6 days. Can I squeeze in 2 days in Epcot? Yes, of course I can.
Duh.
So I'm trying to work out how many days I can squeeze into Epcot.
Doesn't have to be full days.
No.
Exactly. You can just go
There's an
in
awful
for
lot
dinner.
to see. There's an awful lot to see. But I do need to see I need to see the fireworks, the new fireworks. So
Yeah.
Yes. Want opinions on the new fireworks?
Definitely. Yeah.
You can do half day in one park and then the next half day in Epcot and then a half day in another park and then next half day in Epcot, then half day in
you
another
do
park.
like 5 days in Epcot, essentially.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
With a
What's
few
wrong with
mornings
this picture?
elsewhere.
We've we've got so many friends joining us tonight. Sorry, I've just seen. Hi,
Yeah.
Carlos.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see you.
Hi.
And I know we don't do name
Harry.
checks, but there's some people in the chat who haven't been here for a while.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We've
That's
missed you,
great.
Carrie. We haven't seen you for a little while. I think you've probably been
Yeah.
having fun with people visiting and travelling yourself.
Well, I was
I was
going to
gonna
say,
say,
Carrie's
she's
been
also,
doing some travelling of her own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's really nice to see some friends back.
I think
Yeah.
she felt like she had to tonight because it was the first live that I was
Oh.
hosting.
Did she tell you?
Oh.
Did she message you and go, Carrie, you have to join?
Yeah.
I don't think it went exactly like that. It may have gone something like, "You are coming tonight, aren't you?"
Moral support.
That's
Oh.
what I like. No, I didn't really. I did toy with it, but I didn't. We happened to be talking this before we
Oh.
came on, so it happened naturally.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Oh,
So how much did you give her?
Wow, I feel like Carrie's. She's always such a good friend. She always looks after me, and even more than she looks after me, she looks after all my stuff. So I've got-
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
The friendship is all about keeping stuff there.
And it's
it's
such
all
a good
one-sided.
friendship.
But
Yeah.
I know I can't ever stay at her house though.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just looking through the photos. There's one other photo that I forgot to share earlier, and it's what you were talking about before, John. Is the flowers.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It
Yeah.
just looks
The floating
absolutely beautiful.
gardens, which
Yeah.
is the little round individual.
Landmines.
Yeah, the landmine.
Oh,
Yeah.
we don't even call them that.
Floral landmines. Well, that's what they look like. Sorry.
I'm sure that's not the look they were going for.
I think in person they look a little more delicate. Yeah. But all the flowers around as well. If you go towards the end of the Festival of the Arts, you can often see those beds looking quite bare with just dirt. And then they come in each day and they're planting all of that out, and it really does make Epcot so beautiful. And one of the best things to do during Flower and Garden is to take the monorail from the Magic Kingdom or the Ticket and Transportation Centre
Oh, absolutely.
to Epcot, and you
Yeah.
can really appreciate those from the sky. I say from above.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. It's really something that has to be seen. I think that might be my favourite part of it. Those flowers around the water.
Yeah.
Possibly. I'm struggling to think of something that I don't like about the Flower and Garden Festival.
No.
We need to go back to the food. Sorry, can we go back to the food and the drinks?
Because the food and the drink, we can go back to the food and the drinks there. You tell us what is on your list.
So do you know what? Well, before we joined the call, I was sitting there with Becca, and I was like, I'm having a look through the Disney food blog because they've got photos of everything as always, and I'm sure AJ will do a video later today, which is fantastic. But there is a booth called the Brunch Cot booth, and they have got biscuits and gravy with impossible chicken fried steak and impossible gravy. So I'm all for that because that sounds great. But they have got a peach Bellini, and they've got the most beautiful avocado toast, which I'm obviously not going to eat because I don't eat avocado. But it is stunningly pretty.
It does look good, though.
Yeah, but it's avocado. It's not happening.
You have missed out the Fruit Loops shake as well. Though.
Yeah.
There was a good reason I missed it.
It does look rather disgusting. I must admit.
It does. That looks horrible.
It's grim. What was the other one we were talking about?
The beer flight we were talking about at the Citrus Blossom. So there is a beer flight which looks really great, which is a lemon drop shandy, an orange twist ale, and a tangerine IPA. And it's only $10.75 for 3 3-ounce pours, which I think is, sufficient for breakfast.
So Citrus Blossom is where the ribs is in the Odyssey Centre.
I'm not sure where the Citrus Blossom food. Not sure. I
Yes,
haven't
it
looked
is.
at the
It's
map
in-
yet, Peter. So
In the
Well, the picture says
Yeah, it
it's
looks like
inside.
it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Your beer can stay cool in the air conditioning, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's even
And they,
chairs in there now.
yeah, and they've got a key lime wine slush,
Oh.
It does
chaser,
sound quite
which
nice.
sounds
There you
great.
go.
Yeah.
So
I'll give that one a go. I'll let everyone know. I'll take one for the team. Let everyone know how it tastes.
Oh yeah, the shandy's just for Jill.
Yeah. Left-hand
Left-hand
brewing.
brewing.
Lemon drop shandy. I'm left-handed. Yeah.
do you have to be left-handed to drink it? Is it like a drinking game? I remember those nights. And if you drink with the wrong hand, you're in trouble.
Down your pants. No?
Down your shirt, more like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mind
Mind you, if you got one of the Orange Bird sipper cups, you'd be sorted, wouldn't you?
It'd be
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice little Orange Bird sipper cup. That would,
fill it up with
Another one.
margarita. That's the
Yeah.
answer.
yeah, and everyone
No one
just
needs to know.
yeah, everyone thinks just yeah, perfect,
cute.
perfect.
Do you know, I'm looking at the next thing on the Disney food blog. They've got a rhubarb strawberry upside down cake.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds really
Yeah, that'll work.
I'd probably skip that one.
Oh, that sounds
Oh,
really
no,
nice.
that sounds
to me.
really nice.
Sounds
yeah.
lovely, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really
But-
good to me.
There are
And
some
it
nice
can-
sounding things on the, and I apologise if I'm pronouncing this wrong. The
Oh, Becca's going to go
Primavera Kitchen.
Primavera.
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 Yeah, my pronunciation's rubbish. Everyone already knows that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the panette pasta and 4 cheese sauce. Sounds
Is that
Pocket
the
of Maggi.
Is this
Pardon?
the Italy?
Yes. Yeah.
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 Oh, no, you don't want
Yeah.
it. You
Is it
don't
not
want
No,
nice?
really?
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
no.
shame because I didn't
Well,
think you could go
has
wrong
any-
with cheese and pasta.
it. Has anyone ever eaten anything good from the Italy Pavilion?
No.
No,
No.
a couple
No.
of years
That-
ago, I
that-
think it might have been Food and Wine. They did quite a nice ravioli.
Okay.
I won't say what that cannoli looks like, but I wouldn't want to pick it up.
The chocolate cannoli.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to pick that up. No. Ew.
No.
Not without a bag.
No.
However, margarita with limoncello and tequila. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I can see that.
I'd have to try it to check it. I'm not sure I can pass judgment without actually trying it.
Well, of course.
Can you
Yeah.
check the plant-based buffalo chicken tender poutine as well?
That sounds amazing. That was like
That
top of my. I was,
sounds
honestly,
really
now you
nice.
just mentioned that. I was like, if that's the same.
I'm not a
plant-based,
vegetarian, and I'd try that.
chicken
Or
tenders that
vegan,
they had.
I'd try that.
The plant-based buffalo chicken tenders that they had during Food and Wine were incredible. And
Okay.
super spicy. So if they're the same
Yeah.
kind
Same
on
one.
the poutine,
Hopefully.
that's a win.
Well, if you want
So are they
anyone-
tater tots?
No,
Yeah,
poutine's
Is
fries.
it tater? Yeah, but are these tater tots with them? They look
It says-
more like
it says
tater tots.
potato barrels. Yeah, it says
Yeah.
potato
Okay.
barrels.
Yeah.
So that's just like tachos, but with
Yeah, with
Yeah.
plant-based nachos.
Yeah.
you go to.
I'm okay with that.
I
That
could go
was
to
good.
Woody's lunchbox for
Me.
that.
Looks really good. Sounds really nice.
Hmm.
We'll split it, Claire. It's fine.
All right.
I'll share it with you. Then you get a taste of it.
We do actually need to have a conversation about which days I'm planning to go where, so we can try and coordinate a little bit.
Yeah, ready for that.
I've just realised that we are actually there at the same time, and we do actually
Yeah,
need to.
we can actually go and split stuff.
Yay!
If you split things, you can try more.
Oh, that
And
sounds
you can share the love.
Exactly.
Hopefully
Exactly.
not the cookies.
Oh.
Nice.
Martini Milkshake is saying the Prosecco cocktail. I'm with you. I think that anything with either of those words in sounds like a good plan.
So Martini Milkshake is my friend Nicole. So I'm guessing she's coming as well.
I've
for
met
it. She's
Nicole.
gonna split as well. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Nicole.
Yeah.
Well, you can't split things 3 ways.
But what about
Try
Simon?
3 things.
Oh, okay, 4 ways. Yeah, yeah.
Simon can get his own.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Simon. No.
Oh.
Simon doesn't share
just
food
look-
anyway.
Is he not? Is he like
I'm-
Joey?
He's like Joey. Oh, he is like Joey. I have to like stand on his neck and swear if he'll make him share anything with me. He's just like, no, I want the whole thing. You get your own. I was like, well, I'll only eat half. He's like, that's fine. I'll eat 1.5.
I'm looking at the chocolate mousse terrarium from Trowel and Trellis.
Yeah.
It looks really nice.
See,
It
what's
looks
caught my eye
so
from that
very
one
nice.
is the raspberry and lemon herbal tea with gin.
Oh,
Oh, I
Caught my
like
eye.
the sound of
Mm.
that.
Yeah. Twinings raspberry and lemon herbal tea, simply limeade, and connotation kinship gin.
I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing.
That stuff, yes.
There's a kind of gin in there.
Oh, I'm just seeing that.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think you probably said that right
Yeah.
because I don't think there's an easy. I don't think there's an easy way to say that.
And here we all are taking the mickey.
Conniption, I know. I think you need a few gins to be able to pronounce it. To be honest.
to say it, yes.
Maybe that's the whole point.
There's
also a pomegranate mimosa at the Tendering Cafe, which
Hmm.
I could definitely try.
Definitely.
I'm not going this year, but I could try it.
We've got
We
you covered.
will try it for you,
You
and we
try
will
it for
phone
me.
you, and we can FaceTime you or WhatsApp video call you while we're eating it, so then you know what it's like.
And while you're
That's
there,
the
try
right
the
thing to do.
Really, like rub salt in the room.
Right? Yeah.
while you're there, try the cider fly at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I remember trying the pink lemonade, the pink, or is it a pink hard lemonade from the UK? I think.
Yes.
Okay.
But the UK doesn't seem to have any other than they've got a gin and lemon and blackcurrant thing, a Scottish thistle, it's called.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That doesn't
Gin
sound
with
bad.
lemon and blackcurrant cucumber syrup finished
Oh.
with yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you added the cucumber and then it went downhill.
But they last year last year and the year before they had the hard pink lemonade, and that was great.
Yes.
I may have had
enjoyed that.
several
It's
in one
good,
evening.
wasn't it? It was good.
I think it was the first thing I drank when I got into Epcot. Came through an international gateway, and I was like, I just need a refreshment. It's hot and it's busy, and that was like, let's go through the
Right
UK, and that's where I've ended up.
Well, as long as you had a good time.
I don't remember now. I do remember. It's fine. As far as I remember, it was fun.
Possibly had a good time. Can't remember much.
Yeah.
I'm just reading Pineapple Promenade, and it says Dole Whip in brackets plant-based. Is it not always plant-based?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dole Whip is
Yeah.
plant-based.
Yeah. They probably just have to state it's plant-based.
Yeah.
Becky, you don't like pineapple, do you?
No.
Has anyone ever had the frozen lemonade?
Yes.
The violet lemonade from there?
Ooh,
Everyone
no.
talks about
No.
it, and it's a very pretty colour. But violet makes me think of Parma violets, and I
Yeah,
that
Oh,
disgusting flavour of soap.
I like
Me
Parma
too.
violets. So
You like the
You
Parma
tried
violet gin?
yes.
No.
I mean,
For
I
our
like my
American
skin,
friends,
but-
Parma violets are
Oh no, let's
violet
ask them. Is
flavoured
it something you have?
candies.
Do you have Parma violets in America?
I don't think so. No.
I've not
If
seen them
not,
when I've
then
been.
Robin, I think you should take some for Carrie.
Carrie.
I think Carrie will know what Parma violets are. Given her
And-
husband's
Yeah,
British, he's
Nicole.
probably
Oh,
going,
yeah, okay.
no, in the background.
Hannah says she doesn't like the Parma violets, but she does like the violet lemonade.
So
Ooh,
maybe
okay.
you need to try it. Maybe that's
Violet
the thing
is-
we
Maybe it's
try when we're
sweeter than-
together.
Yeah.
Violet is like rose. Too much of it is awful.
Does Rose know you say that about her, Peter?
Very
Oh,
good.
Rose.
Very good.
Oh.
Very good. It's like a lot of floral syrups and things. It just you have to get that balance right. Otherwise, it just tastes horrible and like soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Nicole
Yeah, I
wants
don't
to
really
try
like
it.
anything.
So there we are. We're going to have to
Yeah.
take some Parma violets over.
There you go.
I associate them with grandmothers.
Right.
It's a sort of sweet. Everybody's grandmother
It's a
had in their
potpourri
handbag.
smell.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And if you got, like, when you were a kid, they used to do bags of sweets with all these different
Yes.
sweets in. And it was always the Parma violets that were left till the end because no one wants to eat them.
Wanted them. Yep.
I was usually quite happy because it meant that I got them all.
Oh, that works for you.
That's like the
our
coffee.
house.
The coffee creams in the Black
Yeah.
Magic box.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no, my dad always had those.
So it's
Hello,
weird to me
Kitty.
with
Robin's
boxes of
been
chocolates
joined
like
by the
that.
star of the show.
Enjoying. I'm amazed it took this long, to be honest.
Oh,
Oh, Colton's asking, Claire and Anna would have alcoholic lemonade. So would lemonade with the blue orange peel liquor sound good? Oh, lemonade with blue curacao. Yeah, that sounds great. Happily
Yeah,
drink
lemonade
that.
with blue curacao. Yeah.
Mm,
I
Yeah,
think I probably have drunk that at some point in my time.
probably. Yeah.
Maybe add a vodka and you're fine.
Mm.
I'm with Heather, I'm afraid. No floral foods. It's like eating perfume. I'm with you. I don't like marshmallows. I don't like Turkish delight.
Marshmallows?
They've got rose in them.
No, they haven't.
Yeah, they have.
It depends. It depends.
Depends on the marshmallows.
I suppose most of them have rose in.
Do they?
Yeah, traditionally they have
See,
rose.
I
Traditionally,
like
yeah.
marshmallows and I like Turkish delight.
Turkish
And I
delight
do
is
prefer
definitely
the lemon
traditionally
Turkish
rose.
delight, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, you can get pistachio Turkish delight as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pistachio.
Oh,
It's like when you go into the perfume shop at the back of the France Pavilion and inhale. It's like it's like
Yeah.
you know, you're like spraying hairspray, but you get your mouth open a little bit, and it's like
So the Joffrey's carts are getting in on the flower and garden action as well. I've noticed one of them's got an iced berry chai latte, which sounds quite nice.
Oh, okay.
that does
Simon
sound
likes a chai latte, so I imagine
Yes,
that might
I do.
happen.
I'm a convert to an iced chai latte, I have to say, only because last year someone bought me one by mistake because they didn't specify hot, and actually it was quite nice. So in the summer I can you know
Chai latte is
It's
nice.
quite
Yeah.
nice. I like chai latte, iced or not iced, it doesn't matter which.
Particularly a chai latte with oat milk.
oh no,
Chai latte made with oat milk really
Soy
tastes quite
milk.
nice.
Soy milk, not oat milk. Oat milk's thick. It's like got a texture that I don't want to discuss.
It depends which brand you get. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it depends if you get regular or barista as well. The
Okay.
barista is quite thick, but the regular isn't. But yeah, Simon likes an oat milk in his.
See,
No,
I
millennial.
just use normal milk.
Yeah.
probably for the best.
Yeah.
And if you add coconut milk, you can add a coconut flavour.
Mm.
Yeah, do you know what? I bet that tastes nice actually if you add the coconut in it.
Mm.
So yeah,
Almond milk might be quite nice too.
Yeah.
All the milks. All the nut
just-
milks.
All the
It
milks
just
are
takes
nice.
so long to
Doesn't
milk
matter
the
what
almonds. That's
one.
the problem. I mean, how do you milk an almond?
Put it in a blender. Makes me think of Meet the Parents with the cat.
Yeah.
Milking the cat.
Oh dear.
Is that it? Have we covered all the food? I'm not sure we've covered. I don't think we
Probably barely even touched on it.
No, I think
Yeah,
Liz-
I don't think we can cover all of it in one show.
No.
No.
Because, let's be
No.
honest, we love talking about food.
Yeah.
Is there anything that anyone in the comments really fancies trying that you've got your eye on, or that's a past one that's come back this year, or maybe even like me, poor strawberries that will never return.
Aww.
I like the idea of the peach galette. I don't know if anyone saw that in the Farmer's Feast, because it just looks really really pretty. And I'm aware that I had Lisa Milam, who's not here tonight. We've had many conversations about the fact that in Chick-fil-A in Georgia in spring and summer they do a peach milkshake. Which is like a vanilla milkshake with peach sauce in it and pieces of peach. And so yeah, I'm a big fan of peach stuff. And I think that peach galette sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
So.
I would give that a go.
Farmer's Feast is the one that changes throughout the festival, isn't
that's
it?
right. Yeah.
Oh. Is that after we get there or before we get there?
April 28th
to May.
I don't go home till the 29th,
Yeah, okay.
so maybe I can like squeeze.
I'll be there.
All right for you. I go home on the 29th, so maybe I could go on the morning of my last day and just for the peach galette. And
you will be there for the blueberry buckle with lemon creme fraiche, which I think sounds quite nice.
Yeah. You know, Carrie's just mentioned something that we haven't covered about the festival. Concerts. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Eat to the beach.
Mm.
are there
is
any
it
decent, decent,
I don't
decent
know.
No,
bands?
it's not. No, that.
No,
so-
each of the
no,
bits
no.
of wine.
If it's food and wine, I'm going mad.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
It used to be called the Flower Power Concerts.
It's not
and they
that.
were only at the weekend, and then it changed to
Garden Rocks.
Garden Rocks.
Garden Rocks.
Okay.
Garden
Mm.
Rocks concert series. So yeah, we haven't covered that. There's so many people playing this year. I'm really excited because Starship are playing, and I love
Oh.
they're there all the time. Like every time I go. Though last year we missed them, and I was so gutted. But this year, I mean, my plan has got it in capital letters and like loads of exclamation points and lots of happy faces.
Oh.
I'm slightly
Every-
disappointed that I missed Flock of Seagulls by about a week.
Yeah.
Oh,
If John was
Other
still here,
Hairspray's
he would-
probably still hanging around.
Yeah.
Berlin are playing.
White
Rick
Tees. Oh, that's a-
Springfield.
Okay.
Plain White Tees would be
Commandos.
amazing.
Yeah.
The Pointer Sisters are going to be there at the end of March.
Oh wow.
Whenever we've been to
And
Food and
beginning of
Wine
April.
Festival,
Are we going
it's always Boys to Men.
Yes.
Every
yeah.
time we go, it's always Boys to Men.
and that's the one I always try and get, and most of the time miss. I've only caught them twice, I think. I love the Boys to Men show. Love
Are we
it.
gonna have to go and see Starship, Robin? Is that
Well, I'm definitely going to see Starship on the 28th in the evening.
they're not on the 28th, they're on the 26th and 27th.
Or maybe it's the 26th. I put it down.
I've got it up in front of me.
Well, then maybe it's the 26th. I put it down. It's the Friday.
That's the 20
26th. Yeah, 26th. I put it down. See Starship. So there we go. If you
I
want to
think
go,
I'm in Epcot that day.
I'm definitely going to be in Epcot that day.
Excellent.
Well, nothing's going to stop us now.
Exactly.
There you go.
There you are. Did it.
Yeah, they've got some great people in the concert.
It's like they had more than just Sugar Ray this year. Yes. Thank goodness, Heather. They do. You just have a quick look. There are a lot of people I've never heard of.
That's
Yeah.
what
I
I
think-
tend to find with these concerts. They're very
Yeah.
American bands.
Yeah.
I don't know even if it's that. I think they're just like I've never heard of these
Obscure
people.
American bands.
Maybe I'm not old enough to know some of these people.
I think that's the case for me. In some
Although Richard Marx,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who's that?
right here waiting. That was like
Yeah.
the song of my school disco life.
Yeah.
Don't know that one.
Do you not? Okay, I'm gonna have to find
Hazard.
it. and send it to you.
Hazard. Yeah.
Hazard,
Hazard.
okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
The song.
Oh, there's
Richard
some-
Marx.
Yes. Oh, that was the
Yes.
follow-up to Right Here Waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who Modern English are, but the photo looks like they're in prison. I'm sure they're not.
Yours
Yeah.
going to be there though.
The Commodores. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yours,
yeah.
I'm going to
ELO.
assume Foreigner's Journey is the cover band for the Foreigners, maybe?
I think
Foreigner?
it must be. Unless it's a mixture of the people that are left from Foreigner and Journey.
It could
Yeah,
They've
probably.
amalgamated.
Brony.
be a bit like
Foreigner.
Boys to Life or West
Yeah,
Whatever it's called.
yeah.
Used to life.
Boys life.
Boys
Boys'
Life.
Life,
That's the
that
one.
was it. Yeah.
Well, you had the two bands got together, didn't they? What were they called?
Wasn't it McBusted?
McBusted. Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
They got together.
Sounds like something that happened in a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes. Something illegal happening in the fast food
Yeah.
restaurant.
Phineas and Ferb style, maybe.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm going to be in Florida when Cool and the Gang are there, but I'm not going to be in Disney, which feels a bit of a shame because I like Cool and the Gang.
Oh.
Who doesn't like?
When is Cool and the Gang going to be
I
there?
like Cool and the Gang. Bit of Motown.
Yeah.
They got Spinners. That's what we know in Britain as the Detroit Spinners.
Okay.
Not the,
That makes
not
sense.
the folk group with the yellow tank tops. The yellow jumpers.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Vertical Horizon. Did we just do that one? I don't know who that is. Who's that? Yeah, Vertical Horizon.
Well,
Tony
people in chat,
Orlando.
tell us who these people are. Because
Tony Orlando and Dawn.
Yes.
no,
Tony
that's like
Orlando
Rod,
and
Jane, and
Dawn.
Freddie.
Tie
That doesn't
a
help
yellow
me at
ribbon.
all.
Tie a yellow
Nope.
ribbon round the old oak tree. Remember that one?
No.
Oh
Becca,
no!
where's that tumbleweed?
Um,
Who's in the strawberry patch with Sally?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
That's what the song is called. Who's in the strawberry patch with
I don't
Sally?
think we want to know.
I'm interested in this group from May the 6th. It's called To Be Announced.
It's an original
Oh.
name.
Yes. And there's
I think you might be on a
Jilly
different-
and the Girl Band.
I think you might be on a different website, Jill, because on mine I've got Fonseca for May the 6th.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, maybe
Well,
we'll
Florida
do
they
that.
are,
I'm on Disney.
I don't know who that.
blog,
Well, I
so,
think it's a
yeah.
he actually, but
Okay.
So Nicole's saying
Okay.
Vertical Horizon had one popular song in the late 90s. That qualifies them to be in the Garden Rock series.
Yeah, of
obviously.
course.
most of them had one popular song in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Or-
Chelsea
or-
Pink's out there.
I see there's a group for me called Jilly and the Girl Band.
Like it.
Yeah, I'm actually I used to know two other women also called Jill, and I always said we should form a band called Jill and the Gillettes.
Oh, how fun.
Is this your cameo, Jill?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Can we not?
I'm sure that all the performers are going to be outstanding, and it's going to
Yeah.
be fun, and it'll be noisy, and it'll be fun.
They usually are very good.
But none of them will be as entertaining as Robin's cats.
Oh, I know. I was like, sit down.
Aw.
This
So
one might
cute, though.
actually sit and stay still. You never know.
Aw,
He's
so
a cuddle-
gorgeous.
cuddler.
I mean, I think the Flower and Garden Festival sounds awesome, and there's so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
things that are going to be happening. Robin's going to be there, Simon's going to be there, I'm going to be there. I'm assuming Nicole's going to be there, Carrie's going to be there.
Carrie's going to be there.
All the cool kids
Yeah.
are going. If you've got time, come and join us.
You'll be
Yeah.
upstaging all the bands.
Yeah.
Totally, we could
We
make our
can
own.
go and watch them all and try and work out if
Who
they
have we
are.
heard this song before?
You have to wait till the final song, and then yeah, no, I know.
Now
Oh.
I know who they are.
That always happens.
Oh, Colton, I'm jealous. I would love to have seen Weird Al. That's cool.
Oh,
That's brilliant.
Green Day. At least I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
And I've heard of Green Day, Weezer, and Fall Out Boy, so we're good there.
Yeah.
You're a bit younger though, so I feel like maybe I've gone a bit too old. Don't know how.
No, you're not. You're very young.
Yeah.
You're very young.
Remind me,
You
I
look-
still need to send you that tenner.
Well,
Oh,
if you're getting very old, what does that make me?
yeah.
So you're very young.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a lovely show tonight. Thank you so
Yes, it
much.
has.
Yeah.
And
It
thank you
has.
for being gentle with me. I appreciate it.
Oh.
But yeah, that brings us to the end of the show, I think. So
What have we got happening next week?
yeah, I was going to say, what have we got coming
Becca,
up?
do
Because
you know what we've got
week?
happening next week? Because
I
I
don't
haven't got it open
know.
in front of me. Do we know
Next
what's happening
week.
next week? Bear with me. I'm
Well,
looking.
I know what's happening on
underrated
Friday.
So I've got it open in front of me. It is we're talking about underrated attractions in
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom.
Ooh.
in the kingdoms.
The kingdoms, the underrated
Yeah.
attractions in the kingdoms. That sounds like Kingdom Keepers. There was a new book released last week, actually. Ridley Pearson had a book signing on Friday night. He
Right. Okay.
put out another book. Just as a tangent, because that's how my brain works.
And also Friday's the first of the month, isn't it?
It is.
It is,
Yeah.
and we
We've
have
got
a show.
This one coming
St.
out.
David's Day.
Yay. Yeah.
But more importantly, our podcast's out.
Right.
You just insulted the whole of Wales there.
I'm sure Wales will not
Listen,
mind.
it's-
And it's the first day of spring, so yeah.
All
yeah.
good things on Friday.
Yeah.
New
So,
show. And we will be back next
Sure.
week.
Yeah, we will. Don't forget to follow us on all the usual socials at GB Mickey Waffle. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube because every subscriber makes a difference. So yeah, thanks everyone. I think there's just one thing left to say. Happy anniversary.
Waffle on. Goodbye.
Let me find the goodbye video.